Hi YouTube. You may recognize this binder from the first Sprigatito line collection video I did. I did an updated video, so go check that out. But I wanted to show you the horse Pokemon I have in the front. Now for this binder, it's not really complete, and I don't have a complete list, but I think I got most of them. I'm not really going for any variations. I'm just going for unique artwork, and also maybe I'll accidentally get a reverse holo and a normal card. I really don't. It's just like the plain base set card. I don't really know what to call non-reverse holos. So the set is pretty much ponyta, rapidash, Zebstrika, Blitzel, Mudspray, Mudsdale, Kaleido, and then the two Sword and Shield legendaries. Just gonna quietly let you look at all of the ones. This isn't really a card. This is just like a little extra thing I got. It is a rapidash, but it looked like a ponyta, so I stuck it here, but I need to move it to the rapidash section. And I also have the Galarian versions, or the styles. This is a Japanese promo that has the prize pack stamp basically on it, so that's what that is. It's just the same artwork as this, except with the stamp. So I'll probably end up, I'm not really sure if I'll get it, but I'll try. And then the rapidash, this is this one, and then the one on the front page on the ponyta, the Japanese on the front page of the ponyta, which is this one. These are from vending machines, so that's what those are from, if you're curious. Then we have all of these. Oh, speaking of, I need to do a little shout out really quick. This is my brother-in-law's card. He gave me his old collection because he was like, he can't store it. They don't have enough room. They have a kid now. So he just wanted to give it to me for safekeeping. So that's his. So that was nice because that's one of the more expensive Rapidash cards. Which was pretty cool that he had. There's this. And as I said, there's like going to be doubles from where I bought the card. I prefer to have all the English cards and then just the Japanese unique artwork cards, but sometimes I'll get the Japanese first and I'll be like, oh, I also want the English, so I'll get the English. So that's why there's stuff like that. You'll see another example of that later too. I'm still missing the illustration rare. It's kind of more pricey, so I'm getting the cheaper stuff first. This is Blitzel. Blitzel and Zebstrika are kind of odd because I have a lot of the older stuff missing, but I have like a lot of the newer stuff. So there's that kind of situation where almost all the older stuff from the first set, like black and white, are all missing. But then all the most recent stuff are there. Missing the White Flare illustration rare, if someone wants to give that to me. No, I'm just joking, I'll buy it later. Mudspray is only missing one card, but Mudspray and Mudsdale are unique, as in I might try and get all the reverses and all the variations since there's not too many. And then I'll kind of spread out from there after I get, so like after I get them all, I'll do the other ones. So like the next one might be like Blitzel and Zebstrika, or it might be Rapidash type of situation. Kind of like, I'm not really sure what kind of ones where I'll try and get all the set, but I would like to do that eventually. It's just for now, the set is like, just get one of each artwork. So as you can see, Mudsdale has like a lot of normals and the reverse holos. He also has a stamped promo that really went up in price recently, and I really wish I would have bought it when it was like $10. Keldeo, that's how I pronounce it. It's probably not how you're supposed to say it, but Keldeo has quite a lot of like EXs and Vs and stuff like that. So it's going to be hard to get him because he has a lot of variations, and I'm really worried I'll end up like just buying the same one by accident because there's so many that's just slightly different. This is another one of those I bought the Japanese before I bought the English and then got the English later kind of situations. The SIR is really beautiful, and I'm going to really hate having to buy that for like $70 later or more. I'm not really sure. Sorry if you can hear me swallowing. My mouth is kind of dry. So glass dryer. I'm really not sure how you're supposed to say this. You know, I've always said it like in my head when I read it in the game. So if I say it wrong, then y'all can just roast me in the comments. Only has these cards. So they have regular, reverse, and then, well, I guess this is holo, reverse, and then holiday stamp versions. And that's the only artwork that's just the horse. Calyrex has a lot of Ice Rider and Shadow Rider cards. And then he has a Calyrex card that's just Calyrex. So for that kind of situations, like I got a lot of Ice Riders and Shadow Riders because I wanted the horse artwork, but there was only that card. So I decided to include the Ice Rider and Shadow Riders, even though technically they're Calyrex cards. So that is that. I'm missing the reverse here, but then I'll have all of those. So, it's things like that. Not too many missing. I think it's a lot of Galarian Gallery stuff that I'm missing for this, but for the most part, that's done. I'm not super interested in finishing Calyrex before I finish all the other ones, so because I don't technically include him as a horse. He's just an exception. So I'll probably spend my money on getting the other missing cards. Because honestly, a lot of these missing cards are not very expensive. There is a really expensive ponyta that's hard to find. It's that blue, the shiny version that's kind of older. I can't remember what it's in, but very expensive. But that's the only one that's probably going to break the bank for me. Everything else is pretty cheap. It's under $1 mostly. So that's all of them for now. I don't know if I'll do an update anytime soon on this one, since this is a fairly long work in progress. But next up is the Pokédex binder, which shall be pretty interesting. Thanks for watching.